Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Now, the Timberwolves last season made the playoffs for just the second time in 18 seasons. All-star Karl Anthony Towns says this team wants to play defense and wants to be great. We're building an identity and culture, and every day we got to work at it and cement it. Kevin, they could finally be onto something.
I hope they are, and I hope he is. He's a terrific all-star. Trending well for sure, Dave. Thanks. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Jordan Poole is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Gafford in at the center position. And for Minnesota, two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one. And, of course, Clark, we've got a few veteran-laden teams out there outperforming predictions. Saying, don't put us out to pasture just yet.
And I love it, being kind of an old-school guy myself. People obsessed with shiny new items forget how important experience is in winning games. I mean, look at the championship winners. Very few young teams are in that group. I imagine you could probably count them on one hand.
Knocks it loose. Now Kuzma. He kicks to Jones. Puts it up from 12. Count that one. Jones has got the opening field goal of the game for the Wizards.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Here is Edwards. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Jones. Good work defensively by Conley.
Well, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Edwards kicks to McDaniel. That one's good from the corner.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Avdia with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. Kuzma passes to Avdia. Shot clock at 6. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Poole with it. Conley picks him up, and the shot goes down.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Conley feeling it out. Right side Towns. Out to Conley. Passes it to Edwards. The offensive rebound. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And that one misses.
And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Now here's Conley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Towns against Jones. 6 to shoot. Rule with the steal. Here's Avdia, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Conley. Outside Edwards. A floater. It's tipped.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Avdia, and finished off by Avdia.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes? As you were just talking about, it changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Now here's Kuzma. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Avdia, and they get it back. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Edwards, driving inside, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And he knocks down the first one. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Mike Muscala is checked in for Washington. And Edwards drops them both. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Both shots good from the stripe. And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
McDaniels finds Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Towns. Gobert trying to get open, and it's Towns missing. The Wizards have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Now, here's Avdia. Edwards defending. The three from Poole. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves trail. Conley with a wide-open look. Trains the three-pointer.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Washington's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. It's Jones on the wing. Over by Conley. And here's Avdia. 6 points for him. Pass to Muscala. And Jones now atop the key. 4 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. Avdia can't hit. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Towns. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. The defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
Jones kicks to Avdia. Pass to Poole. The 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert has got 6 rebounds in the game. Out to Edwards. Poole with the steal. Avdia with it. Towns on him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Down low. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his 4th assist in this one. Wizards trail by 5. So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Last time they met was in Washington.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Alinari, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kisper comes in for Avdia. Landry Shamit's checked in for Poole. Davis is subbed in for Tyus Jones.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Davis kicks to Shamet. Top of the key, Kispert. High post, Davis. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Noel. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. To the left wing. Shoots. Here's Reid. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 10. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Now, here's Shamet, guarded closer. Kispert, the pass to Shamet. Tipped away. Clock at 6. And there's the pass to Kispert. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Noel. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Reed with it. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And that one drops. And now a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Kispert. They get it back. Muscala misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Noel. Pass to Milton. Takes it inside. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Wizards trail by 12. Out to the right wing. Kispert wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Noel. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Milton. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Outside, Davis. Shamet on the wing. Pass to Muscala. The Wizards working the ball around now. Shamet with it. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Noel. He's guarded by Davis. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
The pass to Shamet. Gallinari outside. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. It's tipped. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Alexander Walker.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Washington Wizards. It's a 16-point game. Kispert kicks to Davis. Pass to Shamet. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And again, Washington no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now, here's Kispert. He's tightly guarded. Good on the triple.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Noel. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
what we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So it's the Wizards now, trailing by 13. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Kyle Anderson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to McDaniel. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Wizards trail by 15. Now here's Jones. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland.
And, you know, that night his defense was remarkable as well. He was excellent at coming up with steals.
And now here comes Jones leading the break and finished off by Avdia.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Jones against Edwards. Six to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes. Edwards got 6 points. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Super 2. And that one falls for Gafford. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. Gafford cans them both. Here's Conley. He dishes it to Towns. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Jones with it. Conley picks him up. Poole with no one around. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his third assist on the night. Now Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Now Anderson. Clock at 6. Outside Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Jones. Pass to Poole. Jones up top, covered by Conley. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Wizards. It's a 13-point game. Avdia can't hit. Here's Edwards. Here's Conley. Right side Towns. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Shoots over Avdia. Here's Towns. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Towns has got his third basket of the night right there. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And the number 1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Gafford passes to Avdia. Kicks it to Jones. Kuzma outside. Clock at 6. That shot is off. Towns with the defensive effort. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Wizards trail by 15. Jones looking for an opening. Kuzma. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Three-pointer. Here's Towns. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Washington's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Wizards have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Poole.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Now here is Conley. 9-point game his last outing. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Wizards trail by 13. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Here's Poole. Can't get the leader to fall.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Anderson's shot is off.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happened.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Conley with it. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his first foul. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Here's Towns. A 23-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
and he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Conley for 3. And finished off by McDaniel.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Jones. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Kuzma, left side. 6 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Avdia can't hit. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. At one point, they led by 16. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Wizards trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions, but right now they need a basket. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now here is Conley. Out to the right wing. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Over Avdia. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Washington's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And the basket Poole. Passes to Kuzma. Banked in off the glass. Kuzma's got 6.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Jones against Conley. Edwards passes to Towns. Back to Edwards. Second shot opportunity. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And, you know, you want more of this from Edwards. He's got the athletic ability and the bounce needed to grab many more rebounds.
And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. The Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
And you look at Anthony Edwards, and G.A., he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
Now, here's Avdia. He's got 8. Over Edwards. Avdia can't hit. Minnesota leading by 14. Pass to Noel. Pass to Milton. Reed with it. Now the pass to Noel. Here's Milton. Gobert trying to get open. A shot by Milton, no good. Wizards trail by 14. Gallinari inside the 3-point line. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Edwards. 26 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. The first one falls.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Mike Muscala is checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Kispert subbed in for Avdia. And Edwards drops them both. Wizards trail by 14. Davis, the pass to Kispert. Back to Davis. Jacks up a three. Hands it from downtown.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Outside Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The tray. No good on that one. And it's Washington the other way.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Milton. And that one is hammered home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
To the right side. Passes it to Kispert. Shamet on the wing. From about 19 feet, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Noel passes to Gobert, and he gets the bucket. Gobert's got 9 points.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Outside, Davis. 1:05 left here in the second. Gallinari wide open. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 14. Pass to Noel. Gobert down low. Gallinari on him. Here's Noel. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. On the free throw, no good. Wizards trail by 15. Here's Shamet. And again, Washington with the triple.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the left side wing. Here's Noel. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I
me don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half, and see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Minnesota out in front at the half. They have a 13-point lead. How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Love how hard they're going at it on the offensive board, showing some real tenacity every time a shot goes up. They've carved out this lead because of their aggressive mindset. Don't expect that to change in the second half.
Kenny, your take on Washington so far?
They couldn't get anything from beyond them. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Jones with the ball for the Wizards, trailing by 13. So on the floor for Washington. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Tyus Jones out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here is Conley. Edwards kicks to Conley. Here's Gobert. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Jones. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Pass to Avdia. Back to Poole. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. Timberwolves leading by 14. For 3, Edwards goes back up, and Towns lays it in. Towns has got 8 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now, here's Poole. And he overshot that one, missing.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Poole, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Timberwolves leading by 13. Outside Conley. And the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. From the arc. Buries it from three-point range. 17 points in the game.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Here's Jones. Pass to Poole. It's up a three. Avdia can't hit.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Conley, the pass to Towns.
Come on, box him out, man.
Gobert down low. Covered by Gafford. They get it again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Gobert's got 13 points. Wizards trail by 18. Washington calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Here's Gafford. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Poole. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Conley against Jones. Pass to Towns. He kicks it to McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got 20.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. The pass to Poole. Back to Jones. The tray. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Left side, Towns. Gobert finds Edwards. Passes it to Conley. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards trail by 20.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to McDaniels. Here is Edwards. Launches a three. Kuzma pulls it in. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Anderson, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Count it. Good. Kuzma's got 8 points.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here is Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Kicks to Edwards. Over to the left wing. Conley inside the line. Rebound, Washington. Gafford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
It's a little too early to be over the limit. They need to keep a close eye on the foul situation from here on out.
The Wizards have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And so he makes both from the line. Timberwolves leading by 13. And here is Conley. Outside, Towns. Back to Conley. He kicks it to McDaniels. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
The pass to Avdia. Offline with his three.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And here's Edwards from the arc. They get the rebound. Towns. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
And that one falls for Jones. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Shake Milton comes in for Edwards. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. The Wizards also changing it up. Gallinari, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Muscala comes in for Avdia. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Jordan Poole.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Alexander Walker passes to McDaniels. Off target with his three.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Back to Jones. Takes the three. Unable to get that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. And here's Reed. He's covered by Muscala. Reed kicks to McDaniels. No good from outside. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Washington. Trailing by 13. Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Jones after the basket by Minnesota. Passes it to Kuzma. The Wizards with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Alexander Walker. 5 points in the game. Hilton the pass to Reed. Rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jones. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's now 6 points for Tyus Jones. Minnesota leading by 13. Now here's Milton. Pass to Anderson. Kicks to McDaniels. Back to Anderson. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
First trip to the line for him here.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And the first one at the line is good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Noel's checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Davis is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Timberwolves call time here.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Minnesota leading by 11. Now Milton. Pass to Noel. Anderson with the ball. He's covered by Muscala. Anderson passes to Noel, and he makes that one. Noel's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Washington with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. And there's the pass to Shamet. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Alexander Walker. And Reed has it in the corner. And the 3 off target. Wizards trail by 13. Here's Kuzma. Milton grabs the board. And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's Noel. He has 7. Pass to Alexander Walker. Over Muscala. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Wizards shooting the pretty brutal 29% since the break. Back to Davis. Wide open. Offensive rebound. Here's Gallinari. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Consistent at looking to score. Gallinari knows how to put pressure on defenders and earn that call.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Noel. And a change for the Wizards. Kispert's checked in. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table. That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Davis looking for an opening. Gallinari right side. Back to Davis. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper. Davis has got 8 points.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Now, here's Milton. 6 points for him. Now, here's Reed. Gallinari covering. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Shamet's got 4 rebounds in this game. .30 left to play here in the third. Davis. Reed with the block. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Milton kicks to Edwards. 16 seconds left in the third. Shamet with it. 8 points for him. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Naz Reid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Knocked loose. Outside, Jones. And here's Avdia. Pass to Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And just using that experience, Conley adept at drawing contact and getting to the line.
And the first one drops.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Naz Reid. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Washington. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Wizards trail by 13. There's the pass to Avdia. Back to Jones. The 3 from Poole. Gafford passes to Kuzma. Now, here's Avdia. McDaniel's defending. Just 4 to shoot. Gafford finds Jones. And here's Poole for 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Conley against Jones. They get a hand on it. Looking to get back on track here. And Towns finishes inside.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now, here's Poole. To the wing on the left. And the wide open shot from Avdia. The Wizards with another miss. Minnesota leading by 15. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got 9 points now in just the second half. Washington's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Passes it to Avdia. Kuzma outside. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Pass to Poole. Over Edwards.
It's really come apart for him here in the second half.
Looking to end the run.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Poole no good. McDaniels passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
They grab their own miss. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Gobert against Gafford. Here's Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards can't hit. Wizards trail by 17. It's Jones on the wing. The three. With the second effort. Gafford misses.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Towns, the pass to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. A three ball. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his third assist on the night.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now, here's Gafford. Poole, the pass to Gafford. 5 to shoot. Outside, Jones. From past the arc. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it. Some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. The pass to Poole. Now, here's Avdia. Outside, Jones. 13 feet away. And he gets it to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Passes to Edwards. Now Gobert, covered by Gafford. Back to Edwards. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Poole with plenty of space. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's foul number 2 for him. Minnesota leading by 20. Outside Conley. Feeds to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Here's Poole after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. The 3. Gobert pulls it in.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Pass to McDaniels. He kicks it to Edwards. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. Towns. Great positioning on the putback.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Jones. Nice ball movement by Washington. Gafford finds Jones. Pulls up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Outside Edwards. Shoots over Poole. Edwards can't hit. Wizards shooting a low 30% mark from the field. For 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord-cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live. No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
The kick out to Towns. For 3, Edwards. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Back to Towns. The second chance effort. It's deflected.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Brown, he's checked in for Gobert. Noel comes in for McDaniels. Rivers, he's checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Mike Conley.
That's good. And you see the muscle Gallinari's added to his frame. Now able to draw contact and still finish the play.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Gill. Avdia comes in for Kispert. Poole's checked in for DeLon Wright, and Jones subbed in for Butler. To the wing right side. Pass to Noel. Kicks it to Rivers. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Washington Wizards. There's the pass to Avdia. And here is Poole. Well, as we know, it's here to stay, but people continue to voice their opinion on the play-in tournament format. Where do you fall?
I like it, Kevin. I really do. It's creative. It's innovative. It adds a level of excitement, that do-or-die feel that you sometimes don't get unless it's a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. I really think it's a good add-on.
Reed. Avdia with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Passes it to Poole. Now here's Jones. He's guarded by Rivers. Here's Kuzma. And again, Washington, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Rivers passes to McLaughlin. Back to Rivers. Over Jones. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got 5 points in the quarter.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Poole. Up top, Kuzma. Floats one up. It's rebounded by McLaughlin.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. Guarded by Poole. Here's Rivers. Rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Gallinari throws it down.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. And there's the pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. No good on the 3. Washington shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength
for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Anthony Edwards.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And so it's Minnesota with it after Gallinari made the last 3-pointer. Rivers passes to Reed. 5 on the clock. There's Brown with the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his first foul. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you very much, Rudy. A big win in front of the home crowd. How did that feel?
Great. The fans were great. We shared the ball. We played better defense in the second half, and it's great to win for us and for our fans.
Always been one of the best crowds in the league. Thanks, Rudy. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.